you're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to look at this week. Let's start in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the Bears quarterback. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Bears wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here, it's the Giants' defense making a statement. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one.
And we're back. And look, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. These weeks are just they're all coming together as one. As a Green Bay Packers fan, I'm really not happy with the way the success goes. And look at us. We're celebrating like we're doing something. We need to win the game. I don't want to celebrate until we win. We're 4-6 right now. Come on. And we're playing up against a rival in the Minnesota Vikings, 5-5. So they need this win too. They need to win too. I think the division is actually really close. So there's still a chance. If we win this game, we can turn the table. We can run it up. We got to run it up. And Coach G, he needs this, man. He really does. We're not betting today. We don't need any bets today. The only bet I have at this point is that we win because I'm selfish. And I need it. As I say that, JJ McCarthy puts up 7 points, and we will get the ball with 7 minutes to start the game. And we're seeing an Ethan touch early. He's going to go for 8 yards, I think. 10. Was that 10? Second in inches. But we'll take 10 yards. See what I'm talking about? We really need to get Ethan involved in this game early. He needs to have the rock. And giving it to Ethan again, as I say that, loses a yard. So now we need this critical 3rd and 1. We're going to give it to Mills, and he's going to... I love that. Give it to Mills for the hard-earned yards. I can't ask for anything better from him. Good play-action pass. Mitchell Daigle, he's gonna get sacked. I can feel it. I can feel it at this point. He has not been the leader that I thought he was going to be. I mean, I knew he was going to be selfish, but I thought he was going to at least win more ball games than this. Throwing a deep play, actually some intermediate, finding Mark Luther, I can tell by his guardian cap. And then on 3rd and 9, heat is coming. He throws it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to try to make a spin move. It's not going to work. I mean, that spin move is pointless. And then right here, they get 3. Minnesota get 3 after the punt. And it's 10-0 out the gate. And I feel like this is always a common occurrence. Green Bay is never in the lead to start the game. Oh my God, good blocking pickup by Quentin Nelson. As Mitchell runs, he gets 10, 20, 25, and he's going to stop at around 28 yards. That's what we like to see. That was a good block pickup. If y'all didn't see that, look at it. And then here we go. It's a play-action pass. Again, there's heat coming. You have to throw it at some point. He moves to the right, throws it. It's going to be caught. Fitzgerald with another crazy, just pointless spin move. But he gets it. And I like this. This is what we're talking about. Mitchell is maneuvering the pocket. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. And now we got to give it to Ethan. Oh, no. We give it to me, and I'm not going to work. Fitzgerald's not going to work. He's not going to get that done. Jet sweeps are pointless in this game. Mark Luther in motion. Mitchell in shotgun. He's looking. He's going to get sacked. Wow. I can't. And I'll be honest, I don't even remember this game. So you're getting raw commentation. Oh, my God. Come on. Jonathan Allen, the ex-commander. But good work. Interception by J.J. McCarthy puts us right back where we need to be and a chance to get this game closer. As you see Mitchell, he's just deciding to just run. He's panicking. Why are we panicking right now? We cannot panic being 4-6, down 10. We need something. Daigle throwing it. It's Fitzgerald with a screenplay. Mark gets a good block, but could have been better. Fitzgerald could have had better screen navigation on that personally. 3rd and 3. It's going to be Ethan. And he's not going to get that. He's not 4th and 1, though. Are we going to go for it? Oh, come on. Come on, Gata. You can't. This is a divisional game. It's 4th and 1. Go for it. But please, no. Okay. I don't know what happened, but I think they took the whole first half and didn't do anything. So they must have done something. Their clock management was terrible. But it's the beginning of the second half already in the game. Mark, he's going to dive, getting the first down. That's his first or second catch today. And then Ethan makes spin, and he's moving. He's gonna have yards. This is why he was drafted number 1. We need to get more, open space for Ethan to run, because that was a great run right there. And then we missed this footage, but I think Mills got an 11-yard pickup on a catch, so that's good by him. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Daigle throwing. It's gonna be caught. It is Pat Tyler, and he's gonna get to the. Oh no, it's not. It's Juju. Dang, I haven't called Pat's name all game. And then 1st and 10 at 10-yard line. Mitchell looking. He's going to run. Is he going to get it? He's going to slide. What are we sliding for? We need touchdowns. Let's play real ball. Mitchell running. He's going to throw it. Touchdown. Let's go. I'm not going to lie. He should have ran that in. That was way more open than he thought. But good throw. Fitzgerald gets the touchdown on an easy attempt. This is an easy catch. I almost thought he messed it up, but he didn't. He got 2 feet in. And Mitchell, that's an unselfish play right there. I actually really like what that signifies from Mitchell and growth. Oh, God, we missed the extra point, and then they score a touchdown. So that's not good. And then Ethan Bigby again. He gets stuffed. He gets stuffed right there. 2nd and 11. 29-yard line. 3rd quarter. 5 minutes left in the ball game. Mitchell not even stepping back. He's instead going to pull up. He's going to run with the ball. Mark, make a block. Oh, my God, Mark, make the block. But he gets a great pickup on that play running the ball. There's heat coming. Mitchell throwing to the outside. On the run. That's a dot. Oh, my God, that's a dot. That is a good throw by Mitchell. I told you, his throw on the run, impenetrable or impeccable. Same thing. Good work from Mills, getting 4 yards on that catch. We're down 8 points. You never like being down 8 points in the game, and that's not going to be caught by Pat. Pat, come on, you need to show better hands. Where have you been the last couple weeks? And then right here, Mitchell going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to pick up the first and more, and taking the contact. That's 5 rushes, 57 yards. He hears the noise. Trust me, I talk to him all the time. He hears the noise. He knows that this is a crucial game for the Green Bay Packers, and it's a must-win if you're Mitchell Daigle. For your job career, actually. 3rd and 4, 23. We need this. Mitchell's going to run it again. No. He's going to... Wow! Oh, my God. He wanted that contact. He wants that D-tackle. He wants to lay him out. And that's exactly what he did. 1st and 10, 16 yards to go. Ethan's going to run, pick up the first. Oh, my God, Ethan. Can we get actual good running game from you? Can we actually get good, decent running game from you? Mitchell, 2nd and goal. Heat is coming. He has to throw a quick pass. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go, Packers. We need this. Now let's get the 2-point conversion, and let's move. Come on. Go work by Pat. I mean, that was just, I don't know why they all out kind of blitzed in a way. They run committed, and Pat was just wide open. Easy read. Easy read if you're Mitchell Daigle in that scenario. And then right here, 2-point attempt. Mitchell throwing it. It's going to be dropped by Fitzgerald. We're down 2. We are down 2. The Green Bay Packers down 2. 3rd quarter about to end. So let's just see what goes on here. Ethan will run and pick up. Oh, my God. Let me find out Ethan's actually playing like the number 1 pick now. Is he back? Is Ethan back to being what he's supposed to be? Play action pass, 1st and 10. Mitchell throwing a deep bomb to Mark. It's going to be the 20, the 10. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. That's 3 touchdowns on the day for Mitchell Daigle. That's what we like to see from Mitchell. And good work from Mark getting open, getting that separation. It was wide open. 39 or 35. What are you doing? You lost your positioning. But does it matter? No, it doesn't, because Minnesota come in and they score 7 points of their own. 4th quarter, 6 minutes left in the game. It's looking basically like this is going to be an offensive explosion game. Mitchell throwing it. It's almost picked. Intended for Pat. It was almost picked, though. We need this. 2nd and 10. It's going to be pitches never work. Pitches never. Oh, Ethan, I think next year you get a boost. And overall, you might have that speed. And then Mitchell throwing a deep bomb to absolutely no one. And it's picked. Oh, my God. What was that? Mitchell, what do you see on that play? Oh, my God. That actually might have been the worst throw I've ever seen. He just chucked it. He just chucked it and said a prayer. Not even to Mark on one-on-one coverage, but with a safety over top. What are we doing? That was just not good. That is a terrible throw. What do you see here? Oh, my God. What do you see? Game. Damn it. That's game. 32-22 is your score. 1:46 seconds left. At this point, we're just watching for fun. At this point, we're just watching to see what he can do. Mitchell looking, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to finally run for 2 yards. I mean, I'm done. I'm out of it. And Mitchell said this very early on. He said, I'm going to get mine. That's literally what he said. I can show you the group chat. He said, I'm going to get mine. That's what he did. And it feels like this is a game where he just got his and just chucked the life out of one of his throws. I can't with this, man. And right here, you see Mills. You're going to instead go outside to Fitzgerald for nothing. 193, 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. That pick definitely, oh my God, going deep. Intended for Juju. He catches it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, we have a shot. It's not a good one, but we have one. 32-22, Mitchell looking. Throw something quick. Oh my God. I think Pat was wide open in the top of your screen. Instead, it's 2nd and goal at the 7. Mitchell looking. He's going to run. Yep, it's wide open. Touchdown. Okay, congratulations. We just got a pity touchdown. Let's get this onside kick. Let's hope something good happens. That's all I can say. At this point, it's game over if the onside kick doesn't hit. I don't know why we're still celebrating like we're winning this game. Mitchell, you're happy because you got your own stats. Onside kick is up. Oh, game over. Okay, we're done. We're done. Let's go to the Chicago Bears game. I'm over this. 32-29 is your score. 4-7 Green Bay. That basically ends it. If I'm being honest, that basically ends it because now I think they're 0-2 in the division. So they're going to have to win the next 4 divisional games. Or no, are they 0-2? They're 0-3 against it. Oh my God. They're 0-3 against the division. I'm done. I'm cooked. I think we lost to JJ McCarthy twice, if I'm not mistaken. So that's not good. Either that or we're 0-2. Hopefully we're 0-2. I know we lost to the Lions, and I know we've lost now to the Vikings, but I don't remember this is our first or second game against the Vikings. Either way, it's not looking good. 4-7. Yeah, can you go 10-7? You could go 10-7 and probably make playoffs. Is that possible for a Mitchell Daigle-led Packers team? I don't know. 15 for 19, 242, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. A decent game, but that pick is just a terrible taste in your mouth at the end of the game. And then Daigle, 9 for 81 and a touchdown. And Ethan actually looking like a great running back. 9 for 57, 6.3. If we weren't down the whole game, he would have gotten more touches. Mark, 3 for 91 and a touchdown. Fitzgerald, 6 for 48 and a touchdown. He was more of the close quarters guy. And Pat, 1 catch, but it was a touchdown of his own. Nick Mills, 2 for 17. And then we're going to go see the Bears and the Steelers game. You know, by far the more impressive, the more successful team out of the 2 in the franchise simulation, the JPML. I honestly, at this point, I love the Steelers. I like what they're doing. Their defense is immaculate. So I want to go the Steelers. They're also 7-3. And every time that we play an AFC team who is above 500, I feel like we lose that game every time. So Bears 6-4. Again, the leader in this division has 6 wins, so they're fighting for the division too. Like, technically, Green Bay isn't out of it, but it's just not looking good. And the Bears will get the ball to start the game right here as it's a play-action pass. Gilchrist will run with the football, gets 10, 11, 12 yards, and we'll just take contact because that's what Gilchrist is starting to realize. He's starting to realize he's actually a better athlete than these guys, real talk. Ahmad, he's back to his lackluster performance on running game alone. I mean, he can catch the ball, but running game, he can't do that. And then here we go. We got Michael Thomas catching passes. 3rd and 1. You got to think. Sneak it in with Gilchrist, and that's exactly what they do. But they don't get it. 4th and inches, and they're going to punt. Oh, my God. That's a terrible outing for your first possession. I'm going for it if I'm Chicago Bears coach. If I'm Coach Healy, I'm going for that easily. And there you got Aaron Rodgers, man. Old man Aaron putting up stats that look exactly like Mitchell Daigle, honestly. Just putting up terrible stats. Pittsburgh get 3 points from that. You can tell if you saw those terrible stats by Rodgers, then you can tell they're winning this strictly because of their defense. So this defense is going to have to be something that we're going to have to deal with all game if we're Chicago Bears. Chicago throwing, it's going to be, that is James McCaskey, the microwave himself. And if I'm not mistaken, I think McCaskey got locked up like crazy last game. So they're going to definitely look to get him involved. Chris Diaz running with the ball. Oh my God, how did he get out of that? And he goes for 15. How did he get out of that? Look, it's the weight room, man. He got in the weight room. He looks a lot bigger, a lot better. And, it's showing up on the stat sheet here. Gilchrist looking. He is not dropping back, throwing it. It's going to be caught by McCaskey again. Wow. This guy, I did not think was be Brock Bowers-esque. He might be better than Brock. Gilchrist almost picked, intended for Chris Diaz. Almost a pick. And now we got 2nd and 10. Again, we're going to need something. We're going to need run game from Ahmad, and that's not going to go anywhere. Oh, my God. Ahmad got killed. Yo, Patrick Queen, relax. It's not that deep. And then the screenplay to Chris Diaz goes nowhere with his nowhere screen spin move. Kind of looked like Fitzgerald last game. But then there's a fumble. And they get it back at the 44-yard line. They took 3, got a fumble, and now look, they have a chance to take the lead right here. 1st and 10. It's going to be Mikel running with the football, and terrible ball carrier vision, in my opinion. 2nd and 9. We need something, Gilchrist. Come on, we need something. Let's see what we got. We got Ahmad Montague running with the football, gets 4 yards or 3 yards on that play. A better run for him on the season. And then Gilchrist throwing. It's going to be caught by James Ball this time. James getting around 12 yards, 13 yards. Gilchrist, there's heat coming. He's going to throw it. It's going to be Mikel. Mikel breaks off a tackle, and he's going to go for 7. I love that. This offense is just slowly matriculating and moving. Here we go. Gilchrist throwing something. It's going to be caught by McCaskey. Touchdown. He's Brock Bowers now. He's better. Hot take, he's better than Brock Bowers. Hot take, he's probably tight end dynasty number 1, in my opinion. I'm going to be real. Look at this wide open, just Buddy in the linebacking core did not know what he was doing. And you can't not know what you're doing when James McCaskey is coming off of a game where he had zero catches, 0 yards, because he's coming out for vengeance. 6-10 is the score. They got 3 points on that possession. Gilchrist throwing the ball. It's going to be caught by Chris, going to the outside for 4 yards. And Gilchrist only has 101 yards on the game. He normally has 150 by now. And then here we go. That's another James McCaskey catch. So James wants to play like this, huh? I see. And James Ball now on the other end, getting that catch and getting the first down. 41 yard line as, oh my God, Ahmad. Number 6, Patrick Queen, man, he is killing you. Holy moly, he's killing you. And then look at that. No, that's amazing. McCaskey actually is goated. 5 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown. This guy has 17.6 points for fantasy football in the first half. There we go, Mike Thomas, just not doing much. I mean, he gets 9 yards. That's cool and all. 3rd and 1 here. Gilchrist looking. He's going to get sacked. No, he's not. He's going to give it to Ahmad. Has space to roll. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my. What did I tell you? Yo, Patrick Queen, bro. Patrick Queen will be in Ahmad's nightmares, man. What was that? Ahmad, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to replay this. Oh, my God. You got cracked. Oh, my God. Nah, that's Sports Center. That's worse than Josh Norman. That's Sports Center. Oh, my God. That's worse than Derrick Henry and Josh Norman. You got cracked. Okay, after taking a second to recover from that, 1st and 10. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pittsburgh got 3 points from that possession. So, again, Pittsburgh's not doing anything good on offense. Aaron Rodgers' stats look like absolute dog water. Like, there's no reason. Oh, that's a dot. Look at that dot. James Ball, there's 29 seconds left in the first half. I just realized that. So now we have 1 timeout. Get 3 points. Go up 4. Good screen to Ahmad. Ahmad, be afraid. Be afraid. Ahmad's afraid. He don't want that smoke. He don't want it. He does not want that Patrick Queen smoke. 2nd and 3. No timeouts for Chicago. Gilchrist is going to run. Why would he do this? I don't know. There's no way. They don't have time. Are they? Come on, clock it. Yep, they're going to clock it. Good work. Just smart play here. And they're going to get 3 points. But what do? Rodgers finally gets it. Finally gets a touchdown. And now all of a sudden, the Chicago Bears find themselves down against an abysmal offensively led Pittsburgh team. Colston Loveland, I don't know how you made it past the trade deadline. I honestly just couldn't trade you for anything. You were trash. I don't know how they rated you a 73 as a rookie, but they did. Gilchrist, 2nd and 5, looking, throwing it. It's going to be somewhat intermediate, and it's going to be caught. It is James Ball. You know he makes those catches. But then a sack by TJ Watt. This is why you pay him the big bucks. This is why you pay him 40-something million. On 2nd and 16, we need something. Gilchrist, what do you got? 2nd and 16, throwing it to the outside. That's just not going to work. That's just not going to work. That's punting the ball off right there. 3rd and 16, let's see what we got. Can we do anything? A screenplay, something? Nope, there's heat coming to the left. He's throwing a deep pass. It's going to be caught! Chris Diaz! Chris! I'm telling you, I always be forgetting about Chris until he makes a big play like that. Ahmad, you're just cooked, man. I mean, you're just cooked. I mean, this defense is probably one of the best defenses in the league, but you just look frozen out there, Ahmad. I say we put McKell in. I say we put McKell in and start running back. Honestly, I think that would work. If I'm being honest. Probably would have better run game. We might do that. And then Mike Thomas gets it to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Usually these are guaranteed touchdowns for Chicago. So I'm going to say that it is a guaranteed touchdown in my opinion. At the 3-yard line. Oh, Ahmad gets the ball. Cracked again by Pat. It's actually insane. Queen is killing his bum. And here we go. 2nd and goal. I'm guessing it's going to be a Chris touchdown. It's going to be a sack. 97. Big boy. And on 3rd and goal, when you need it the most, what can Coach Healy cook up? Gilchrist dropping back, finds Chris. He has 3 people. He's going to get through all of them. Oh my God, yo, Chris, you are a playmaking mastermind. I take everything I said back. I know I've already said this, but Chris, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize the game, man. I didn't recognize the aura. Look at this. I don't know how we got through all 3 of these guys, but he was just like, see you later. I'm faster than all y'all. Chris, go to work, man. Oh, no. Rodgers wants to actually play like Green Bay Rodgers. Okay, here we go. Gilchrist, you're going to have to match. Game for game. It's going to be read option play. Gilchrist running with the football. He's going to go and get 12, 13 yards on that. Chicago, this is a game that, would really solidify you guys being a potential, title winner in their own division. That's what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking this is division on the line. McKell runs and out. Outside run, it doesn't work. 3rd and 7. What can Gilchrist do here? You know it's always going to be on Gilchrist's hands. Mikel gets a screenplay, and it's not going to go nowhere. 99 is too big. He's too big, and on 4th and 6, they're lucky. Rodgers, after being on a heat streak the last 2 drives, does nothing on this one. So now they have a chance to win this game. It's another screen. It's Ahmad. Queen does not look like he's in sight. He is not, and good work. He actually was on that tackle, but he just was later in that game, in that play. Oh, no. Ahmad, why are we giving it to him right now? Coach, do you not see his eyes? He ain't ready for the dark moment. It's a deep bomb to James, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. 4th and 7. They they punt the ball off to Pittsburgh, and now we're going to have to watch Aaron Rodgers cook. Old man Rodgers, 41 years old. What can he do here? 4 minutes left on the clock. Rodgers looking. It's going to be a small drop back. He finds whoever that is. I don't know who he's working with. That might have been Pat Freiermuth on the play. 2nd and 3. Clock is still moving. Rodgers throwing again. He had Freiermuth. He's going to now throw it to him. Unless 88 is somebody different. I don't know. I think that's Freiermuth. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be a run play. It's going to be Jaylen Warren. Okay, I guess we're not seeing Caleb Johnson touches today. 2nd and 8. It's going to be another. Oh, no, it's not. It's a play action. That was terrible. That's a terrible idea. Clock stops. 3rd and 8. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. Oh, I guess the clock didn't stop. Aaron Rodgers looking. He's going to get sacked. Oh, man, Rodgers. It's now time for Gilchrist at the 12-yard line. That was a great punt to do what he needs to do. 1 minute, 47 seconds left. You have 3 timeouts, and you only need 3 points, and he's going to give it to James McCaskey. We haven't called his name in a while. That's going to be 20, 25 yards on that play. God, this guy is crazy. James is actually cooking. James is cooking. No one expected this. Gilchrist, small drop back, throwing it. It's going to be, oh my God, that loft was amazing. The James ball, and that's going to be a catch. 300 yards. I think that's the first time a quarterback has thrown for 300 yards in this series. Good work. 302 yards. Oh my God, it's a pick. Oh, I don't know why he did that. Why would Gilchrist ever loft that up? And to Chris, out of all people. And then here we go, Ahmad Montague running with the football. It's been a bad day in the office. It's been a bad day in the office. 3rd and 9. I just realized we're not in really good field goal range right now. Gilchrist, no, don't do that. Gil! 4th and 22, and they're hurrying up. They want to keep their timeout. This is not good at all. It's a play action pass. There's heat. Oh my God, they actually lost. They lost. The Chicago Bears lost this game. The Pittsburgh defense came to play, and Rodgers is going to virtually win this game. I don't even know why we're looking at this, because technically, you know, they could get a kickoff touchdown, I guess, a kick return touchdown on a punt. Here we go, Jaylen Warren will get some space. He's going to run for 4 yards, but we don't care anymore. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. There's no way. Oh, you know what? Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe there's hope. 2nd and 6. Can we see an unexpected throw? We are going to see an unexpected throw. Aaron, he's going to throw to Jaylen. And that's game. All right, we're out. Let's go ahead and call it a game. Healy loses again. That'll make it a 23-20 ball game. And with that being said, you know, Pittsburgh had to take the win. And I'm giving it all to Patrick Queen. I think what he was able to do, instilling fear into the Chicago Bears, and specifically instilling fear into Ahmad Montague, this is by far his worst performance. This is his worst performance out of any game I've ever seen him play. I mean, no confidence. He was shook. James McCaskey was the opposite of all that. James McCaskey was ready for the bright lights. Gilchrist was kind of ready for the bright lights. He didn't do anything wrong. I don't think he had a pick this game. Did he? Nope. No picks, no fumbles. 27 for 33, 2 touchdowns and 302 yards. And Ahmad, 9 attempts, 8 yards, and a fumble. This was by far his worst game. And his longest was a 10-yard rush. So make that make sense. But this was a terrible game for Ahmad. Chris Diaz also had a really good game. James McCaskey and Chris both had a good game. James balled out. Mikel barely got involved in the offense. We're going to need to see more from him in the future. But, you know, that's the ball game, guys. And then let's look at the stats. We're going to go away from this. Look at the stats. It's Gilchrist, but, you know, Mitchell looks better than he did. The turnover sucked, but Mitchell looks better than what I thought he was going to be. And then Ahmad Montague, terrible game, man. Terrible. Absolutely horrendous game. Down 100 rushing yards to Ethan Bigbie. But the passing yards, you could say. You can make an argument. Chris Diaz, I think he's by far playing better than Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's not a lot of catches guy. He's a 4 catches guy for 70 yards, but Chris is just doing work in the catching game. James Ball is clearing. James Ball is clearing everybody. But, hey, Mark is showing a bit of a resurgence as of lately. 5 touchdowns, 473 yards. You'll take it after the season he was having in the beginning. And then James McCaskey, by far my playmaking guy, number one. I think James Ball, you can make the case for it too, but James McCaskey's just been way more consistent game to game. Mikkel's kind of fallen off the cliff a little bit. 408 yards total, 1 touchdown. He hasn't had a touchdown since week 2, and Nick getting going. So we'll see what happens in the future.